All right, what is up, everybody? This is Craig, and this is the very first live stream I'm doing of Elden Ring. Just a little bit of background, then we'll get started here. So first off, this series that I'm going to be doing right now is a complete noob walkthrough. And so I myself am not a complete noob, but I'm pretty close to it. So I have never played a From Software game before. This is the first From Software game I've ever played. I never played any of the Dark Souls, Bloodborne, none of those. I couldn't even name very many From Software games, like some of you bigger fans out there. For me, though, I got a PlayStation 5 not that long ago, picked up Elden Ring, so there was a lot of noise going on about how awesome it was going to be, and started playing it the day it came out, and really enjoyed it. I still enjoy it. I feel like I enjoy it more and more every single day that I play it. And I see a lot of communities cropping up, a lot of players looking for information online, and just finding strategies, ways that people go about beating the game, explanations for the right ways to attack different enemies and bosses, and just level up their characters and all that stuff. And I'm just I want to help. I want to build a community of my own, help stream these live streams, challenge myself with different challenges. I'd like to do some co-op runs where we beat the game together. And just maybe challenge myself where I don't use a shield, or I use a very specific type of weapon. I don't use spirit summons or whatever. But as far as my experience goes, so I don't even consider myself really a gamer at this point. Maybe I will in the near future, but I actually didn't play video games for the last 5 or 6 years. I played a lot growing up. I'm 40 years old, so I played Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, all those, right? When the PlayStation 4 came out, I got one, but didn't play it a whole lot. So I have kids, and they were taking up a lot of time. My career was taking off, and got away from playing video games, and recently got the PS5 about a month ago, right around the time Elden Ring came out. And I have a little bit more time now. I got some work-life balance going on, and so I decided to pick up gaming once again. And I've always been the type that just sinks myself into 1 or 2 games. So for the longest time, I just played Call of Duty and MLB The Show. And so right now, Elden Ring is that game. So for me, I'm just going to dive deep into this game. I'm going to get very good at it, and I'm going to hopefully become an expert at it over time. Right now, I'm not, though. I have one character that I played through. I am at the final boss. But there's a lot that I didn't explore to get there. I'm actually struggling very much with the final boss. I've died probably hundreds of times at this point trying to beat him, and that's because there were areas and things that I didn't do that would have helped prepare me for that. So this run, I'm going to make it a lot more thorough. Like I said, I am still a noob. I've only been this is my first From Software game. I've only played it for about a month, so I'm not an expert by any means. There are going to be some bosses that I really struggle with. That we're going to struggle through that together. I'll explain, my thought processes, how I'm learning, and what I eventually do to beat those bosses, so that we can learn together. We can all get better, and hopefully, like I said, we'll be able to do some co-op and work together at the same time. So, if you want to make sure you stay up to with what I'm doing, please make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification button on the subscription as well. So my plan right now is to do these Monday through Friday for about 2 to 3 hours every day. So I'll do them from roughly 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday, and so we'll see how that goes. Take it from there, and like I said, if you want to make sure you stay up to speed, make sure you subscribe. So this run here, I'm going to try to do a complete run where, I'm sure there'll be some areas that I missed. This world is just so expansive, but I want to hit all the bosses. I want to hit all the dungeons, and do my best to, if we don't beat them all, at least see them all. So we get exposed to them, and if things go well, we can even beat them all as well. So with that, let's go ahead and we'll get started here. So I went through this process, like I said, whatever it was, 6 weeks ago, whenever Elden Ring came out. It's April 11th today. So a lot of this stuff I don't even remember. I don't remember going through it or anything like that. So you see, this is the one character that I have right now. I got about 112 hours in, 135 levels. So quite far along, right? Again, there's several bosses I haven't beaten. That even though I'm at the last boss, I'm kind of going back right now. I'm trying to fight Melina, and she is a quite formidable foe. But we're going to do a new game here and start from scratch. So we're going to do a walkthrough all the way from the beginning. And so these different characters, you can see kind of what they offer if you hit triangle here. So I'm playing this on a PS5. So this warrior, he comes with 2 swords and a shield. And so what I'm going to be basing this this run upon, this character on, is more strength and dexterity. That's one that a lot of new players, I think, would serve themselves well to start with, because it really teaches you the mechanics of the game. You have to learn how to time your dodges and attacks, and learn the different weapon attributes and all that stuff. You get used to parrying and using your shield. Whereas if you're more of a magic or sage build, you're attacking from a distance, and it's not doesn't require a lot of skill as well. It does, but I think that just overall learning the game and the mechanics, it's a lot better served if you do a melee build, which is what I did with my first character as well. So we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna do the hero build. I just like. Actually, no, I'm not. I think I want. So my main stat that I'm going to be pushing early is going to be Vigor, and so I think actually we're going to go, let's go with the Vagabond. That seems to be a better fit for that. Let's see, are there any others that have high level of Vigor? My first character I started as a Wretch, just because a Wretch, so you can see here, is very balanced. So it's a level 1, and there's basically a 10 across all the different levels for the skills. So I wanted to do that just because I didn't know what I was doing, and so I thought that would be just good to be able to build from. But now that I know what I'm looking for, Vigor controls how many hit points you have, and if you don't level that up fairly early and often, you are going to have a hard time, because you're going to die really easily. So yeah, with that, let's go ahead. We'll do Vagabond. I think that's the best starting statistics for what we're going for here. So we already have 15 in Vigor, a decent amount of strength and dexterity, so we'll go with that. We'll go with type A. We'll do the man. Name, we'll keep it easy. We'll go Craig. Alright, body type A. Okay, I don't know what the difference are. Let's see. Buff. Slender. I don't know, we'll go slender. I'm buff myself, so we'll do some slender stuff. We'll change it up a little bit. We'll go young, why not? Vagabond, yeah, we got that. Keepsake. So Keepsake basically adds something to your starting arsenal here. So you can get the Crimson Amber Medallion, which increases maximum HP. That's actually a really good one to start with. I also like the Stone Sword Key, because those can be hard to come by, but you don't really need them very early in the game unless you take a certain path. So I think I'm actually just going to go with that Crimson Amber Medallion. I think that will be a good one to go with. As far as the base template goes, yeah, I don't know. How did I end up with a chick? I could have swore I picked a guy. Is that the body type? No, that's buff, slender, age young. I don't know. What did I do here? Young. I don't know. Kind of looks like a dude, but covering up his breasts. I don't know. Maybe it is a guy. Whatever. Either way, we got. Make sure the voice. Where's the voice? Voice. It's definitely a woman. All right. Let's try. What if we go to type A? Does that change it? Voice. Yeah, there we go. We got our guy. All right. Our nice masculine tarnished warrior. All right. Let's whatever. I think we can just go with this. I don't think so. You can get into a lot of different things in here, guys. You can change skin color, face, everything. You can change the chin shape, height, depth, nose, eyes, all that stuff. I mean, it almost infinitely. So you can change your character. So I don't really want to do that. Let's give him a little different hairdo, maybe. Change that up. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, we gotta rock the mullet. We'll do that. Let's go with yeah, cool. He's blonde. Great. All right, good enough. Right. All right. Finished him up. Good to go. All right, so I'm going to watch this cutscene. Just for those of you who haven't seen it yet, you can watch the beginning. I'll narrate a little bit over it, just to add some entertainment value.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
I didn't get into the storyline as much when I first played. I just kind of skipped through a lot of the stuff, so this will be good for me as well.
Great Elden Ring was shattered.
Oh no.
In our home,
Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Oh, sucks to be him.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
I should raise them better, America. Raise some heathens.
The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
Oh, that's awesome imagery right there. That snake going into a skull. Love it.
A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the great.
Melina and Radon right there. Two of the toughest bosses in the game.
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished.
I'm rising, baby.
Ye
Rising.
dead who yet live.
I am alive.
The call of long lost grace speaks to us all.
I hear it. I hear it speaking, beckoning me.
Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater,
Dude eats dung?
and
Yo.
Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing.
Like the all rigor mortis to me.
And one other, whom grace would again bless.
That's me. That's right.
A
Bless me.
tarnished of no renown.
Not yet. All will know my name in due time.
Cross the fog to the lands between,
Yes, sir.
to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Darn right. All right, we got some gestures. This is the ring. All right, so I take these gestures off. So these all over here, for some reason, I find myself hitting them all the time. So we're going to take them away for now. Get rid of that. All right, so we're starting out in this little, I don't know what it is, sanctuary of some kind. We got an item over here. Let's see what it is. Tarnished wizened finger. So that tarnished wizened finger. That's used to see these messages that other players put down here. That's how you can write those. So, though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. So, I could write a message here if I wanted to that other online players could see, but I don't use that very often. But some of those messages are quite handy. You get warnings and things like that when there might be an enemy hiding or what might be able to jump out at you from behind a wall or something. They'll give you a warning. So we'll walk around here. So by the way, guys, I'm not big into like the Elden Ring lore or anything like that. Like I said, I've only been playing it for like 6 weeks. So the storyline, a lot of that I kind of rushed through when I went through with my first character. So I'm gonna kind of pay a little more attention to it this time, so I can try to learn those storylines and maybe better have a grasp of the different quest lines that exist and how to go through them. So we'll work through that together. I remember the first time I was playing this game, I was like looking around here, and I was trying to jump down. I think I died like 3 times just right here because I thought there was other places that I could go. But yeah, so if you have questions about the lore or storyline or something like that, like I'm probably not the best person to answer those yet. Eventually I will have those answers. Right now I'm still kind of learning them. I do know some things, but so right now we're gonna fight this first boss, which essentially is meant to kill you. I know I've seen other people have taken it down, but I expect I will be lucky if I get a hit off of it. Ah, there he is. Hey, I got a hit. I have no potions or anything like that. Goodness gracious. There we go. Took me out. I hit him twice. That's all right. It's 2 more times than I'm sure I hit him the first time I faced him. And if you beat him, you do, I don't know what you get. You do get something. I think it's maybe like a shield or armor or something like that. Well, this place looks awfully welcoming. I am down, but not out. It's not about how many times you can get hit. It's how many times you can get hit and get back up.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
It really is.
We found him here, after all.
Word. Quite fortunate.
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
It's me. I'm seeking the Elden Ring. Just watch.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Oof. Telling me I am in an ethical dilemma here. Right from the get-go. I don't even know what the Golden Order is. Do I care to violate it? Oh, we have movement. This dank, dark area is where the journey begins. Alright, now I got my flask. We got a flask of Crimson Tears, so use these to replenish your hit points or your health. We got the flask of Cerulean Tears, and those are used to replenish your FP or your magic points there. Alright, so read that message. Stomach ahead. Alright, so this guy, he's going to tell me to drop down into this hole. Brave Tarnished, take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war in your warrior's blood. Sweet, we'll do. All right, so we're down here. This basically serves as like a tutorial, so we'll talk through that. It's like I said, I already know a lot of these things, but we're making this video like it is a complete noob walkthrough, and it is for those of you who have never played this game before, those who have played it for since it came out, those of you who have played From Software games for forever. All right, Sites of Grace. So these Sites of Grace, when you rest at them, they're basically save points. If you rest at them, they'll restore your HP, FP, and cleanse any elements. So if you have like poison or scarlet rot or something like that, it'll cleanse you of those. But if you've defeated enemies in an area and then you rest here, those enemies will respawn. Some exceptions to that are like bosses. So bosses won't respawn. That's probably about it. So any bosses are, if you kill an enemy, it says like boss felled or enemy felled or something like that. Those enemies will not replenish. All right, so you can use R3 here to look around. You can hit R3 to target here. Also, so if you hit R1, that's kind of a weak attack, but it's faster. If you hit R2, it's a longer, slower attack, but it does more damage. And then you can also, if you hold triangle and hit R1, you can wield only your sword with 2 hands, and this will do more damage when you hit an enemy. If you sneak up behind them and hit R1, you do a critical attack on them. So that takes a lot of hit points from them. That's a jump attack, so you just jump and hit R2. I actually wanted to look at something. Okay, so I do have that already. So this is the equipment menu. So you can see, the sword we have. We got a long sword. Does 110 damage. If you see the attribute scaling where it says Strength D, Dex D, so that basically just says how much extra damage you have based on how many points you have in those areas. So when you see the attack power physical of 110 plus 22, that plus 22 is the additional scaling damage I'm getting from strength and dexterity points that I have applied. She's got the heater shield here, and we got our armor. So if you look over on the right hand side, you can see we have a heavy load. I actually don't like that. That's not good at all, because that makes you move a lot slower. So I may get rid of something here. Let me see if I get rid of that, if it takes me down. No, get rid of that. Okay, so now I just have I have no pants or no leggings, no nothing cover my hands. But now if you look to the right hand side, I'm at a medium load. So that's I actually rather have that even if I am pantsless, just because I'm going to move a lot faster now. All right, so guarding, use an armament in your left hand or both hands to guard against incoming attack. So it's just L1, so you can guard. I'm going to use a shield because this will show us a little bit better, but he'll hit me, and then I'll block it. And if you hit R2 immediately after you block that, you do a counter attack, which is very powerful. You can also dodge by hitting circle. That's all this is saying here. So if he swings at me, I just dodge out of the way. Whoop, you can't hit me. Okay, great. And dodging is going to be your most commonly used evasion tactic. You really got to time those well and just learn the right way to do that. And patience and timing is your biggest ally in this game. Somebody's shooting at me. I think he's up top. I don't care. Shooting a crossbow at me. All right, so this guy has a shield, so it'll probably be a little bit harder. Each hand can be equipped with the 3 armaments. Yep. Armaments can also be two-handed, making attacks more difficult. So yeah, so this is another one. So if I go two-handed, this will help get rid of his shield. It's supposed to anyway. Yeah, there we go. So if I hadn't gone two-handed, it probably would have been harder to break that shield out of the way. That's how you miss. Not what I wanted to do at all, but it's all right. So yeah, so this part, guys, this is just really a tutorial. It's meant to be really easy. We just kind of run through here and take care of these guys. Skills. So armaments have special abilities called skills. Skills are highly varied in range for powerful attacks, temporary effects. Using skills consumes FP. L2 is a skill. Okay, so right now, since I have a shield in my left hand, if I use my skill, it's just going to parry. That's my shield skill. If I go two-handed, it's going to use L2 will do this square off. You can see it on the left-hand side of the screen. That's the ability it's going to do. It's going to use a little bit of my blue bar, my FP. Well, so I guess that's all. It actually didn't use FP, so I guess this weapon, it doesn't really do anything. It's just kind of more of a, it just looks cool. Actually, I guess if you hold it and then swing, it looks like it decreases the attack time a little bit. That was actually kind of cool. All right, so crouching, so if you hit L3, you'll crouch, and that just helps you sneak up on enemies. And when you get behind them, like I showed you earlier, you can do a critical attack. So a lot of enemies, if they see you coming, they'll perk up, and you won't have the ability to get behind them and do an attack like that. When you're in some brush or trees and stuff like that, it's actually a lot easier to sneak up on them because their vision is not nearly as good. They can't see as well. All right. Keep cruising, let's go. All right, so stance breaking. Hold R2, charge attack, R2 while jumping. Okay. So yeah, so if you can charge up, this kind of enemy is not really that necessary to do it, but see if you can hold R2 and hit him, does a lot more damage. So we'll get him this time, I think. There we go. So what that's called, so when you hit an enemy like that and they go down and they're defenseless, it's called breaking their poise. And different enemies have different amounts of poise, and amount of times you got to hit them with those kinds of attacks to break their poise. Stakes of America, so these are basically just respawn points. So if I die after this, I can respawn here or at a site of grace. You get the option. All right, so this missed door indicates that there is a boss on the other side. Shouldn't be a very difficult boss on the other side since this is just tutorial, but let's see. So we got Soldier of Godric. So hey, with him, we're just going to block, and then, yeah, here we go, guard counter. So basically just block and then hit R2 immediately after you block with your shield, and you do a guard counter. It does a decent amount of damage. Oh, yeah. That was really easy. So see how that's that enemy felled. So if I hit a site of grace and rest at it, he will not respawn. So that was a boss. He's done. So yeah, that did a lot of damage. That guard counter. That was actually really nice. Okay, so I think we're at the end of the tutorial now. Alright, so I got another gesture here. Let's fall down. Talk to this guy. I don't think he has anything else to say, but yep, just tells me the same thing. Alright, we're out here. Alright, let's roll up here. I don't think there's anything over. Oh, there's something over that way. I don't believe I can get that. And I'm worried that in this darkness I'm going to die. I'm not worried about that. I'll worry about that another time, if at all. So it looks like one of the things I'm going to need to level up fairly soon is going to be my endurance, because like I said, I can't even wear a full set of armor right now without going into being a heavy load. Alright, so we're going to rest here. And okay, so you can see everything we do here. So we can pass time. There's some enemies, and I think even some quest lines where it has to be night or day. I think one or the other in order for you to see certain things or enemies or whatnot. Flasks, so you can add charge. So this increases the number of flasks that you have to use. You got to have a golden seed. I don't have any. If you have a sacred tier, you can increase the amount of HP and FP that are replenished by the 2 flasks. I don't have one yet, so it doesn't do anything. And you can allocate the flash charges here, which you're carrying. So right now I don't have much magic or summoning or anything, so we'll just use all healing on the hit point. You can memorize spells. We don't have any yet, but we got two slots currently where we can put spells. And we can sort the chest, which I never really used this much. I might need to kind of look into that. Maybe there's some uses for it that I'm not aware of. All right, so these mist doors, not necessarily meaning there's a boss behind there, though there could be. These are imp statues, and so these take stone sword keys in order to open them up. I went down here on my other character, and if I remember right, it's not a very easy place to get through. So I'm gonna wait. Maybe we'll come back to that. But so since you see 2 imp heads, it would take 2 stone sword keys to open this mist and get through there. So I don't think I have any yet. So all right, use tarnished furled. Okay, so we got a finger severer and a tarnished furled finger. So the finger severer, if you get summoned to another world, let's say you want to do co-op and you want to help somebody else, if you want to leave that world, that's the item that you'll use. You use that. This finger severer, or if you call someone into your world, you're hosting them and they're helping you with a co-op mission, you can use this to send them back as well. This tarnished furled finger, you can use this to write on the ground a summoning sign that other players in other worlds can use to bring you to their world. So very helpful, especially later on if you want to go and help other players, defeat bosses. It's kind of nice. It provides good training for you. As you get exposed to those bosses, you can fight them without the risk of losing your runes and all that. And additionally, if you do help somebody defeat a boss, or even just defeat enemies, you do collect runes while you're with them. And then when you die, you come back to your world with those runes. So that's a great way to help level yourself up while also getting experience fighting different enemies. All right, why is it so dark? I don't remember it being that dark. There we go. All right, so we're coming up here. I think this takes us to the outside. So, guys, what I'm looking for today with this stream here, this kind of introductory part 1 of this noob walkthrough is we're going to level up a little bit. We'll defeat some dungeons, some bosses, learn some mechanics, different things that exist, and how to play the game. And then starting tomorrow, we'll really start getting into maybe the main quest line, finding some more bosses, and just like I said, we'll go through this together. I will make mistakes. I'm not, I don't have this fully mapped out or anything like that. I'll have a general idea of kind of the storyline and what we're going to do, but the goal is to see as much as we can on our way to becoming the Elden Lord here. So Guidance of Grace. So just let you know. So if you're ever stuck, you're not sure where to go or to progress along the main storyline, if you go to your map here, you can see these like flares, these tongues of fire or whatever that come up off of the sites of grace. That just shows you the direction of the main storyline essentially. So if you're ever lost, you're not sure where to go, that's a good path to follow. We won't be following that yet. The main path, you quickly hit a boss, Margit, that is very formidable. You will, he would probably, I may be able to beat him at this point, but it would take me many tries. I'm nowhere near where I really should be before I face him. So we're going to go around, defeat some other lesser enemies, get some runes, level up, and we'll get to Margit when I think the time is better suited. So the map, you can see the map here. There are little pillars on this map. I don't think we're going to see one yet, but there are little pillars on this map that when you see them, that tells you where you can find map fragments that will show you the map in a lot more detail. So we'll probably get one or two of those today. We'll see.
Oh yes, Tarnished, are we?
Sure am.
Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring?
Yep.
Of course you have. No shame in it.
Good. I'm not ashamed.
Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
I am. Broad's just getting away, bro.
Without the strength of runes and without an invitation to the Roundtable hold,
I have none of those.
you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Oof. Bummer. All right. So one thing that I'll say up front here is, when you talk to somebody, they often have more to say than what they say the first time you talk to them. So you always want to keep talking to them until they start repeating themselves. Then you know they've extinguished everything they have to tell you.
Luckily to you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless.
So great to hear.
Vari,
You? All right. What's up, Vari?
take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you, Tarnished. You
Somewhat.
may also
Somewhat.
behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times.
Yep.
That is the guidance of grace, a path that a Tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you, Tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow.
All right.
Even if it leads you to your grave.
Well, that would suck. Something tells me I'm going to be going to my grave many times.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff.
Yep.
The home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Drafted. It's time you to Castle Stormvale. If you seek, it's time you to Castle.
It's kind of cruel for them to put this guy right here, because if you go to Castle Stormvale right now, it is not going to end well. Like I said, you go through Margit and Godric. It's not an easy path right now. You got to level up a little bit more, guys. I mean, unless you're a really seasoned veteran with these games and have the mechanics down really well, it's not going to end well for you to take the main storyline right off the bat. All right, so we got summoning pools. So these summoning pools are easy. This where you go if you want to summon other players into your world. So you have to activate them. So now I activated this, and I don't have the. I think it's called like a fur calling remedy. I don't have it yet, but when you get that, you can craft them and find them or buy them off of merchants. When you get that, you can use them, and then you can see other players' signs on the ground and summon them to your world. So we got right now. This is Limgrave. Right now we're just going to explore this area of Limgrave. We'll go to a couple caves and we'll fight some enemies. Other than this dude right here, which we'll beat him in due time, probably not in too much, maybe in a stream or two. I could maybe take him out right now, but it would just take a while, and it's just not the best. I'm not in the best position to be doing that, so we'll make it a little bit easier for ourselves by taking him on later on. So materials, you can find them everywhere. So you see, I got some roa fruit. So as I pass through things, you want to gather them up. Some things are more valuable and important than others, but all that stuff can be useful later on to craft other materials, and you can always sell them to get runes if you're trying to level up and buy a piece of armor or something. So these golden runes you can find. Those are runes that you have. So let's see if I could. I was hoping there was like a light enemy I could take down real quick just to explain that. But anyway, so the runes are what you get when you kill enemies. You can see there in the bottom right corner I have 560 right now. You can use those to buy items. level up your armaments or your summoning spirits. And mainly you're going to use them to level up. Alright, so fast travel to Sites of Grace. So as you have these Sites of Grace, I can click here and I could go there if I wanted to. Just makes traveling through the world a whole lot easier. Alright, so we got a smithing table. So like I said, you can strengthen your armament. So if I come here, all of these items I can strengthen them if I have smithing stones. So you can see here, if I'm hovered over that, it says required items, smithing stone 1. So you need 2. I have none, so I can't do this right now. But if I were to have one and use it to level up, you can see there in the attack power, all the blue fonts shows you what will change. So my physical will go from a 110 plus 15 to 116 plus 17. And then my attribute scaling on strength goes from D to D. I'm not sure why the strength shows like it's a change when it's the same, but dexterity shows the same thing and doesn't have it in blue. I don't know if maybe it gets slightly better, like instead of just being a regular D, it's a little bit stronger, closer to a C maybe, I don't know. But you can see like where it says 110 plus 15, that's my current physical attack power. That plus 15 is the scaling that I'm getting from that strength and dexterity attribute scaling of a D. So if those were maybe like C's, B's, A's, I think S is the best that you can get. But if those were a higher letter, that plus 15 might be plus 20, plus 30, plus 40, whatever. So that does matter. And anyway, so if I upgraded this sword to a plus 1 using 2 smithing stones and 250 runes to do it, it would go from a 110 plus 15, so a total attack of 125 up to a 116 plus 117, which would be whatever that is, 133. So goes up, doesn't go up a whole lot, but over you level that up 10 times and it makes a pretty big difference. All right, so now I got 1 smithing stone 1. That's good. Let's talk to this guy. He's a merchant.
You're a Tarnished.
I am a Tarnished.
I can see it.
Hopefully that does not harm my reputation too much.
That you're not after my throat.
Nah, we're cool, bro.
Then why not purchase a little something?
All right, what you
I am
got?
Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Nice to meet you, Kale. I am a maidenless Tarnished. All right, let's see what we got. Anything worth getting? So this is that for calling finger remedy that I was talking about. You can use that to summon other players to your world. A couple of things. So one thing I got that I'm probably going to get now is this torch. So we can use that to actually see. There's a lantern as well, but we're going to be going through some caves that are pretty dark, and just having a torch is really nice to be able to see, find your way around. This crafting kit is also a cool thing to get, so I'm going to get that. There are a few other things in here that some of these pots are okay. So you can store different fire attacks, frost attacks, things like that in these pots. Throw them at enemies. When they break on them, they do a decent amount of damage. I didn't use a lot of these items, so a lot of these which I don't have yet, but so now that I have that crafting kit, I can actually. So here you go. This will explain this. So if you have a crafting kit, you can make various items from materials that you can find. So select item crafting from the main menu to make items. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. So I don't have any cookbooks yet, or maybe I have one that I started with or something like that. But once you have cookbooks, you can learn to make different items from the materials that you gather up. So like I said, if you pass by materials as you're going through the world, some are very important. You always want to get others. It's just a good idea. Just pick them up because you might be able to make something cool with them. So you need cracked pots in order to hold certain items, to craft and hold certain items. Like I said, like you see in that image there, dude's throwing it looks like a flaming pot at one of the enemies. So if you didn't have a cracked pot, you wouldn't be able to have that item. All right, so let's look at that real quick. So item crafting. So with the crafting menu, you can make various items from materials that you find. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. So we'll find a bunch of cookbooks as we go. So right now you can see all these are kind of, they're not very bright, so they're opaque. You can't do much with them. But this one, so I have I have actually 4 Roa fruits, and I can use them to make Roa raisin. This Roa raisin can be used. It says on horseback, feed to Torrent to restore HP. So when you're on your horse, which we don't have yet, but when you're on Torrent has his own HP. It's separate from our own. And so as he's getting hit when you're fighting enemies and things like that, his HP goes down. You can use these raisins to help replenish his HP. So pretty handy to have. So here's some fire pots here, guys. So that's what I was talking about. If you got to have a cracked pot in order to craft more of these items. All right, let's go. So I think I already touch that. I did. We can rest there. Sometimes, too, when you rest, you want to look at the menu items over here because sometimes they change. There's something that you can do that maybe you couldn't do the last time you rested at a site of grace as you progress through the storyline. So right now we're going to do, this is actually a really great area right here to just defeat some enemies, gain some runes. And so if you just follow this path, it'll take you to the next site of grace that kind of progresses the storyline. But we're gonna defeat a few enemies first and get ourselves some runes, maybe defeat a boss or two, and then we'll head that way. So killing him got me another 64 runes, so that's good. I like it. So I think there's an enemy over here too. Yeah, we'll take him out. Yeah, I see you, brother. Alright, one more. So you can see like these flowers are kind of glowing. So that kind of tells you can pick them up. They're an item that you can grab. Some other items are less easy to see, but those are really easy. There's some of these like glowing ruin fragments and things. I actually don't know what those do. I don't know if you just sell them or if they are used to craft certain things. But I pick them up when I can. Alright, so I think this guy sees me already. Let's see if we can do a counter attack. There we go. We'll make quick work of that scrub. That guy was definitely a noob. He needs to be watching this stream. Alright, we got an Erd Leaf Flower. Alright, let's take this guy out too. That seemed pretty efficient. Let's do that. Let's make him swing on us and take him out. I dig it. I dig it. Alright. Let's see if we can sneak up on this guy. Maybe get some... Ooh, there's a cave up there. That's where we're going to go. We're going to go up there. That was much easier sneaking up on him. Alright, so there's some water down here. I don't remember walking this way before. I'm kind of curious what's over here. We're going to go back up to that cave here in just a second. I don't know if there might be something down here that's worth checking out. Doesn't look like it. Ah, those dragonflies drive me crazy, man. Their whole goal in this game is just to annoy you. The developer just put them there to say, hey, what can we do to help players just feel like they have a gnat just smacking them in the face over and over again. And that was the goal. Well done, because you succeeded. Alright, so I think there was a cave up here. So yeah, so guys, we're going to go through some of these dungeons. There's a few, some of these in this area. So Limgrave in general is an area where you want to spend a lot of time early on because it's the enemies aren't quite too strong. You can typically get through a lot of them. There are some exceptions like that Golden Knight on the horse that we saw as soon as we came out here into the open world. That's an area that you want to be, or that's a guy you want to be very careful with. But a lot of these, they're not too bad. So if you saw, I had that torch that I got. So we're going to equip that. And see, now we can see a whole lot better. I probably won't use this much to attack these. I think there's some wolves. Yeah, there are wolves down here that. One of them is fairly tough, actually. I think it's that one. There's a white one that he can be a pain. Let's see, maybe we can take him out first. I don't know if that's him or not. I really didn't want to fight multiples, but oh my goodness, now I'm in trouble. There he is. That's the white one. Alright, don't die, don't die. It's a lot easier now that I took that main one out. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so these wolves aren't too bad. It's just that one white one, man. He's tough. Alright, we got a crack pot, so now we can use that to have a few more materials to work with. And let's see, looks like there's something else down there. I don't know what that is. Another wolf, maybe? Looks like it. That's alright. Multiple wolves, take them both out with a single blow. I dig that very much. Alright, we got fireflies. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's get that torch out, see if we can see a little better. Let's see, I think this area, oh, there's another one. I think this area is kind of like a big circle. See, that counterattack is just effective, man. That's great. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go back to that side of grace. And the reason... Oh, so, okay. So I think I was trying to tell you guys this earlier. But so these little pillars, that's where you can find map fragments. And that'll open up show you the whole landscape of the map area that we're in. So we'll go back there. I don't know. I guess if I die, it's not a big deal. We'll come back. I don't even know who's back here, but my guess is I'm going to need a healing potion or two to take them out. Oh, yeah. So one of the things with this game is you just got to be patient a lot of times. Like, don't get greedy. Take your shots when you got them, and learn their attacks. Time your rolls. You got me that time. See, I thought I had an opportunity that I didn't have. Oh, he got me there. Well played. That was kind of fast. He's got a little bit of delay on that. Not too bad. I got him halfway down without using a single healing potion, so we'll be alright. We'll get him next go around. Actually, a really good first boss to fight because he's not terribly easy, and he has the timing of his attacks are a little bit varied, so it's not an easy one to just run through. I actually might go two-handed with him. I didn't really use my shield much. If you go two-handed, you get a little boost. I think it's 50% boost to your attacks. Oh, you got dodges, do you? Alright. I knew I timed that bad. Alright, there we go. I took a few whacks on him. That's alright. Uh-oh. That was a bad time to use that potion. Alright, let's go. Come on. Yeah, I got him down mostly. I got most of his attacks down now. See, like I said, you learn the timing and then you can get them. Ah. Man. I gotta get out of that. He caught me. There we go. There we go. So we got a Flame Drake Talisman. I'm probably not going to use this. Basically, I think it helps reduce fire damage. So we already have this Crimson Amber Medallion, which if I take that off, my HP goes from 553 to 522. It's actually not that big of a deal, but there's not a lot of enemies right now that have fire damage that they might be using on me. So not a huge problem right now. That needs to be resolved with that talisman. So alright, so this dungeon is done. So a lot of times I want to look around, make sure there's no like treasure chest or something that I might be missing. Sometimes they're not always really easy to see. I don't know that there's one in here at all. In fact, I don't think there is one, so we go to this little glowing... where'd it go? This little glowing thing here, and that'll take you back to the entrance of the dungeon. So there we go. Beat our first boss. First boss of the game. Felled. And now we go back to the main area here. So like I said, we rested at the site of grace, so these guys are all back, which fine. We'll kill them on the way. It just helps us get more runes that we can use to level up. So right now we cannot level up. You actually have to go to this site of grace that we're going to head to, but you have to get there first, and then you'll talk to Melina, and she is the one who actually gives you the ability to level up. Oh, that was a pig. I thought it was a wolf. My bad. Anybody want some bacon? Alright, so we got some ruins there. So while I'm walking over here to this side of grace that you see right there, anytime you see ruins like this, guys, there's almost always an item or several items in the middle of those ruins. Usually there's like a hole in the ground that I'll show you guys that you can go down, you'll get an item, or if you don't get an item, you at least there's like a treasure chest or a boss or something down there that you can fight. So we're gonna rest here, and I think this advances the storyline. I believe Melina comes and talks to us, so let's check this out.
Greetings,
Greetings.
traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Sup, Melina? I got a feeling you and me are gonna get along well.
I
Gnarly eye.
offer you an accord.
Alright, what's that?
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Nope.
They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished.
Alright. Sounds good to me.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
It's true. The lady slowed me down.
I can play the role of maiden,
Oh. Well, I mean, you're alright.
turning runes into strength
Alright.
to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring.
Let's go, lady. Don't mind my legs being spread open right now.
To the foot of the Erd Tree.
Alright, let's
Then
go.
it's settled.
Yeah, it is.
Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength.
You got it.
Ah,
I got runes. I need strength right now.
Murkwater,
Oh, what you got? You
I
got something else?
bequeath to you this ring.
Alright. I like that.
Use it to traverse great distances.
Mm-hmm.
It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you.
That's it. You don't choose a horse. A horse chooses you. I get it.
Treat him with respect.
I will. Alright, now we can see. Now we can level up here, so
Shall I turn your runes to strength?
you shall.
Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment. Share them with me.
Alright, so with the level up menu, you can spend runes to increase your attributes. With each attribute increase, your level rises by 1. As your level rises, so does the amount of runes required for your next attribute increase. So right now, you can see up top left, we're at level 9. We got 1940 runes. We need 811 to go one more level. As we level up, those runes needed, the amount goes up and up and up. You can see as you, so if we add vigor, you can see in blue how that changes, right? So HP goes from 522 to 547. We got defense power changes in a few of the different categories. So right now, really what I'm going to focus on is just getting that vigor up, because the more hit points we have, the longer we're going to be able to survive attacks from enemies and be able to go toe to toe with some bosses. So after this, we'll start working on getting that strength up as well. I might put 1 to endurance and just see if that. I don't think that's going to do the trick though. Like I really like to be able to have more armor because with the melee builds, the swords and axes and whatever that we're going to be using, usually they have a decent amount of weight to them, usually, and so that you want to be able to carry a decent amount. So I think for now I'm going to leave this alone. We might get vigor up to, I don't know, maybe 20. 25 maybe, and then we'll work on some endurance as well. I think that'd be a good second step. Maybe get that endurance up to, I don't know, maybe 15. That should be good for quite a while. I think the other character I have, which I'm at the last boss, is I think it's at like 20 or 25. So all right, we got that done. We're leveled up. All right, so we got horseback riding, so we can use that steed whistle to summon Torrent. That's good. Also have these pouches, so if you hit your options button, you see over here in your pouch, you got different things that you can use. So this Memory of Grace, you can use that. I'm just trying to remember what that is. I think that's oh yeah. So you can lose all your runes and return to the last site of grace visited. So I don't really know why you would want to do that. Maybe if you're like you get stuck in a dungeon somewhere or something, you just want to get out and you don't have many runes, or you don't care to lose your runes, you can use that. So I don't not one that I use that much. I don't even know if I've ever used it. But we are going to equip. Wrong one. Equip this ring, the steed whistle here. So I don't. Kind of weird that's a ring, but it's called a whistle. Whatever. So now if I hold triangle and hit down the down direction pad, I can call Torrent in. We are going to, so something that took me a little bit to figure out, which is why it sticks in my head, is you have to go back to the Church of Ella when it's nighttime to talk to, I think it's Renna the witch, and that's how you get your spirit summons. So we're going to go do that now, and it has to be nighttime. Yeah, I see you.
May I have a word?
Yeah, you can have a word.
Pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished.
Pleasure.
I am the witch Renna.
What's up, Renna?
I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed.
Oh, yeah?
And upon looking,
I haven't even rode him yet.
The talk, I surmise, is of thee.
Guilty as charged.
Thou art possessed of the power, no?
Truth.
To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Yo, yeah. It's me. I can.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee.
Well,
By
what you got?
Torrent's former master.
What do you got? So her and Melina appear to be friends somehow. They're friendly. So Melina gave Renna the spirit calling bell. We got some lone wolf ashes,
The bell
okay?
of calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree. The spirits will obey thine command but briefly.
Okay.
As they recall battles past.
Okay.
Now it is thine. To do with as thou wishest.
I appreciate that. So yeah, so you can summon these summoning spirits, and you get different ones. Right now I have wolves. That's another one that generally I'll equip over here, just to help make it easy to summon them when I need them. A lot of the more experienced players, they try to beat the game. They don't use any spirit summons. Some of them won't do co-op. They won't have anybody come to their world to help them. And some people will even look down on noobs or those who are trying to beat the game and who use those things that are at their disposal. But don't ever be ashamed to use what's at your disposal. If you want to beat the game without using any of those things, fine, awesome. I have mad respect for those who can do it. But play the game that's fun for you, that allows you to achieve your objectives and it's enjoyable. And if using the tools that they give you to beat the game with a good reason is necessary, do it and you have fun. So we're going to use all the tools at our disposal during this run through. This is a noob walkthrough, so this is not for people who can beat every boss without hardly getting hit or anything like that. We're going to use the game, use all the tools that it gives us. Maybe in a future one we'll do a game where we don't use any spirit summons or something like that. But for this run through, we're using everything at our disposal. So we'll talk to her again,
Mine intrusion, Tarnished.
see if she has anything new to
I
say.
doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder?
I wonder too.
Before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers.
I don't know. I feel like it's already been foreshadowed that I'm going to not obey the Golden Order. Alright, so we can double jump. That's cool. We can charge. Oh. So So while you're on the horse, you know, you can attack with, that's a R1 attack, so it's a little bit faster. You can also do R2, which is a little bit slower but does more damage. Whack. So you got to time that pretty good if you're running up to them. These little glowing skulls, you run over them, hit triangle, you get a golden rune. So those are worth, golden rune 1s are worth 200 runes. What's cool about those is you don't lose them when you die. So you can amass these golden runes and just keep them in your inventory. And then when you're ready to use them to level up or whatever, you just use them and they're yours. Are good to go. So I don't remember seeing these bats or whatever during the daytime. So like I said, certain enemies and things that are present at night that maybe aren't there during the day. There's really no reason for it to be nighttime right now that we've talked to Renna. So I'm going to go ahead and show you another feature. So we can pass time, so we'll make it morning time. So we're good. Clock passes. Now it's morning. Now those bats probably won't be there. If they are, it doesn't matter. They're not that big of a deal to deal with. Yeah, they're not over there. All right. So this area right here, this is a kind of a very climactic area, if you will. So I set that beacon, if you remember, because that's where a map is. So that little pillar that's kind of sitting right to the right of that, there's an item there that will show this map in greater detail on our map. But so if you go up here, that goes to Stormvale Castle. So if we go there now, I could probably get there, probably get through it. It would be very difficult. It would take a lot of time. I die a lot. And the storyline really doesn't warn you. It just says like that's where you want to go. But it's not really where you want to go. This area right here, on the other hand, these enemies are fairly weak. They're fairly spread out. You can use this to get a decent amount of runes fairly quickly, level up your character. There are a lot of things around this area that we're going to explore that you can beat bosses and things like that aren't too terribly difficult. So that's what we're going to do right now. So let's go ahead and call forth our wolves. So we'll call them here with the spirit summoning bell. So you see there's 3 wolves. They all have their own hit points over on the left-hand side. And they're very good for like large swaths of enemies. Just kind of overwhelming them and giving you an opportunity to hit. Now something that I found really late on my last run through is up in these things. There are chests in here, and I had no idea. I thought there was. No, it's on the other side. Oh, I didn't see that guy coming. Okay. Oh man, I don't have him targeted. Get out of my way, wolves. Good job. So there's chests in these carts, and you want to check those out. So I got a Lord Sworn's great sword. So we look and see what that is. So right here, so you see that this it does weigh more. But even if I use it, I'm still at a medium load. You can see on the right-hand side there. Unfortunately, though, it requires a 16 strength. Now, even though it requires 16 strength and I don't have 16 strength, I can still use it as long as see it says I'm able to use this item with present attributes unless wielded with both hands. So I can still use it. I just have to make sure that I dual wield. So I can't use my shield with it. So right now, if I guess it still lets me. I'm not sure. When it says I can't use it, I don't know if it just means like it'll not do much damage or what, but alright, get out of my way, wolf. So let's go through here. We're going to clear this out. So, like I said, this is, in these ruins areas, there's almost always good items that you can find. There's usually like caves underground that you can go into that have a boss or other items. Ooh. I didn't know he was going to come after me like that. Yeah, this sword has a lot longer kind of animation or swings, but it definitely does more damage here. All right, let's go check this area out. This guy doesn't even know I'm here, so he might be good to just go smack him from behind with a critical attack. Let's go. Knocked him. Very good, very good. All right. Okay, so these guys, they definitely know I'm here. Oh, and there's a wolf or a dog or something. Go get them, wolves. What are you waiting for? There you go. I played that really sloppy. I'll get this guy. So anytime you can isolate an enemy, always better. So if you can draw somebody out, kill them one-on-one, you can always, you can always go back and kill the other enemies. There's no point in trying to fight 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever enemies at the same time. It's generally causes you to get a lot more damage. So this guy I'm gonna hit. He's a normal soldier, but that guy right here, he is a little bit stronger, and you can tell just by looking at him. And if I hadn't run there, he probably would have killed me. But that's alright. Ultimately, the good guys win. Alright, so here's one of them holes in the ground I was telling you about. So like I said, almost all these areas have something like this. I think this is just a chest down here. Yeah, there we go. So no boss here, and that's alright. Alright, so we got a whetstone knife, it looks like. And we have an Ash of War. So an Ash of War is something that you can equip. When you have a whetstone knife, you can equip an Ash of War to your sword and give it certain abilities. So right now, if we look at this sword, it says stamp upward cut if we use 5 FP. And so when we're dual wielding, if we hit L2, it will do kind of a special attack. So that's what that was right there. So not one of my favorites, but still a decent one. And if I remember, yeah, so we got that map piece. So I'll take that away. But now you can see we can actually see this area that we're going to be exploring in a lot better detail. So we can see the paths, we can see where they lead. So now you can even see like this will be a likely an enemy location. I think there's still another, there's another enemy or two over here. Let's go check this out. See, I like swords that attack with better speed than this one, but this one does do a good amount of damage. So it'll work for now, but I do want to look for something that's a little bit lighter. Well, good block, sir. Alright, looks like we got another chest over here. Let's see what's in here. Flail. Can't use that yet, so I need dexterity. So this one I can't use even with dual wielding. It looks like it'll let me, but I don't know. Again, I'm not sure what happens if you try to use it. So I need 18 dexterity. We'll have that soon enough, but I don't even know if this one's worth using. It does have, at the bottom you see passive effects, causes blood loss buildup of 50. So every time you hit them, you inflict 50 points of blood loss buildup, and if you get them to a critical level of blood loss buildup, it does a whole lot of damage. So they get blood loss, takes a ton of hit points away from the enemies. It's a really good thing to have. Actually, my other character, I'm using blood loss weapons, and it works very well on most enemies, though not all. All right, let's touch here. All right, see if we got enough to level up. We do. Okay, so we're gonna keep going with vigor. So if you see here, so I'm gonna level this up, but up at the top you see I have 924 runes. I need 1038, so I'm whatever 100 and about 100, a little bit more than 100 away from being able to do another level. So if you remember, we picked up these golden runes. So if I use one of these, this is worth 200. Now I can level up. So again, those runes come in very handy, and you don't lose them when you die. So it's always good to have those in the inventory. All right, so let's go ahead and get on Torrent here. Let's see if we can fight this guy. Oh man, he packs quite the punch, but I was able to get a few hits on him before he did. Did I just get donkey kicked? Somebody's talking to me. I don't know where that is. Oh, I know that guy. That's twice now you donkey kicked me. Let's beat this guy up. Come here. You just scream at me? Alright, vanquishing an enemy group or replenish by yeah. So if you beat an enemy group, which is kind of weird that it showed me on this guy, because he's just one enemy. I don't know, maybe he was part of that castle, those ruins that I took down, but if you take down a group, then it'll replenish some of your flasks. So now I have 4 flasks again, even though I used 1 or 2, I don't remember. So you hear that guy talking. I have never been able to find where this guy is. So if you guys know, if you want to leave a comment to tell me where to go to find this guy, I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's like Patches or I don't know. But somebody's always talking around here, and I've never been able to find who it is.
Yeah, you there?
I walk around here. I search. I don't know if he's like hidden somewhere in these plants or what. But yeah, I've never been able to find him, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Others. That was dumb. I should have just let them alone. Oh, I missed it. Smithing stone. Those are good to have. So we're going to be collecting quite a few of those here before this stream is over. But they are very, very nice to have. All right, where are we going to go here? Okay, I see some ruins up top there. These guys over here, they're like these laborers or diggers, or whatever. They don't give you a ton. Like that was whatever it was 19. That was 95. That was a lot better. They don't give you a ton of runes, but just a good way. You know, they're easy kills, and they do give you a decent amount of runes for killing them. So well, these guys right here, they give you like 1,000 runes, I think, if you kill them. They're somewhat tough. I mean, they look really large. If they hit you, it does hurt. But the problem is, if you look behind them, they have a massive caravan that's following them, and you have to deal with all of them. So it's kind of a process. You got to pick them off. I'd really like to see if there's a chest over here. I'm going to see if I can get up there and grab it. There is a chest, it looks like. There is a chest, but I cannot open it. Oh no. I took way too long there. Okay. We're going. We're going. Sorry, sir. Alright, we're going back up to these ruins here. It would have been good for me to find a site of grace before coming up here. That way I could... I'm sure there's going to be somewhere to go that... There it is. It would be nice to have an extra heal, but that's alright. We'll see. I'm not even sure what's down here. Maybe it won't be too hard. Okay. So... This guy, I don't think is that easy, actually. You don't want to hit his head. He does a decent amount of damage when he hits you. Alright, alright. Woof. So hard because you can't hit him anywhere. There we go. Get his back. You get his back. That's where you do a lot more damage. It's not easy to get around to him, but that's how you beat him. Oh no! I thought he was charging me. You got to roll maybe at him like that. Yeah, there we go. Now I got his back. Oh, I missed him. Keep rolling too early. So one thing about this game is all about timing. You gotta learn the attacks and learn how to move. See right there, he got me, but that's alright. Don't get greedy. Oh crap, I thought I had another potion. There we go. See, that vigor comes in handy. That vigor gave me more hit points, so I was able to survive longer. I was missing one potion that I think I used before I came in here, or at least I was at like half health. That's alright. Alright, so rest here. Let's see, did that give me? Yeah, so we got enough to go up one more. It's good. Good stuff. All right, what's next here? Let's. Okay, so there's a door here. Let's see what's in here. Oh, you look fun.
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn up here.
Yeah, I wonder. You had to beat your big bulbous friend with a huge helmet. I'm here to learn sorcery, of course.
A yen for glintstone.
Not really. I don't even like them.
I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal.
Word.
Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely.
I agree.
I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
Oh yeah?
As a reviled, apostate witch.
What'd you do?
Do you still wish to learn from me?
Well, I guess. You got something good to teach?
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery.
Oh.
But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never.
All right, tough love it is. I'm good. I anticipate
Advances.
them. I really do. So let's study swords. Okay, so we can do some glintstone, pebble. Some of these are kind of useful. So one of the things with a melee build is, especially get further into the game, it's really nice to be able to attack from a distance when you need to, especially if there's like archers or things like that that are shooting at you from a distance. So we'll probably get some of these at some point, or something similar. Right now, I'm gonna leave this alone. All right, not in thought. Okay, let's see where to go next. Let's go see. Where are we gonna see this? Agil Lake, maybe. Let's see. It's this way. Let's go this way. So there's a big plant back there that you can hear it. It's like it shoots like rays of stuff at the sky. What's going on here? You got something good over there? A ruined fragment. Oh man. Those guys with the, oh, I did not see him coming. You know what? I'm going to fight you just because you did that. Come get some. Oh, man, I thought I was going to... Ooh, you got a heavy swing, bro. Coming at me. Coming at me. Big tree fall hard. Booyah. Alright. Dude, are you... These guys with the torches, they seem to always get a hit on you. Like you can kill them without getting hit, but you just gotta be a little bit more mindful of evading them. Alright. I don't even know why I did that. Just get some runes, I guess, but... Well, I mean, I guess we're getting runes. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. He didn't get me with his torch that time. See? Nice, easy enemies early in the game. Build some runes up. I think we're almost close to another level here, so I'm gonna leave this area. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna go down to this lake. So you see down here, you see a little glowing thing? That's a scarab. So when you kill those, they do different things. Sometimes they give you like an ash of war or an item. Sometimes they replenish your flasks. Really just depends. I'm not sure what this one does, but let's see if we can kill it. Oh, there's a crab. Crab. I don't... Oh, leave me alone, crab. Alright, so there we go. So we got an Ash of War unsheathed, so I'm not sure what that does, but we're gonna get back on our horse. So these crabs, usually I don't know, I don't remember them being so aggressive. There's like 3 of them here, goodness. These were not happy with my presence, which it's all right. We'll come back and kill them another time. Right now, I'm gonna leave them be. All right, so in this area, you got the crabs. Again, they're not too bad. If I wanted to find one and like ride around them on a horse and whack at them, you can kill them. But there's also a dragon over here that, again, kind of the same way. If I wanted to go after him, I could probably beat him just by running around, but it would take a long time, and I'd rather wait to fight them later when I'm a little bit higher level. So we'll see if we can get the dragon to trigger. He's somewhere over here. You'll see him kind of fly out of the sky. He might kill me, because he kind of can land on you. I'm surprised he hasn't shown up yet. Where is he? Maybe he doesn't show up at night or something. I don't know. Kind of odd. Oh well, we're gonna go down here. Let's see what's down here. We got some fire grease. So these guys, you see them glowing? You gotta hit them again while they're on the ground, or they will respawn. I really just want to kill that guy because he keeps shooting at me. But I really don't care that much to kill them. Alright, what is this? Okay, so usually if it makes you get off your horse, that means you're at a cave of some kind. Sometimes you're getting invaded by, I'm surprised I'm not getting invaded. Yeah, so here we go. So see, I'm getting invaded by recusant. Man, I don't know. I'm not sure how difficult this guy is, but we'll find out together. Oh. He packed quite a punch on me. So he's got those daggers, so they're quick. They're quick. Yeah, they're right there. Just 1, 2, 3, bang. Oh, see, I got blood loss. That's not good. Leave me alone. Yeah, that's tough. That was tough. I think I need to get a different sword to fight him. He's too quick. Let me see. I think this sword was... I don't know. This one looks like it's even longer. So this one does more damage. Oh, that... Okay, I see. So this is the one that I needed to dual wield. Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep my shield for this fight. It'll be a lot easier to try to block his attacks. Yeah, that's where we're going. That didn't go quite as I had envisioned. That's all right though. That's one thing too. If you've played this game, you already know, but you can't get frustrated when you die. You're gonna die a lot. I'm sure I've died thousands of times on my first character. So is that where I went? No. Yeah, that is where I went. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go down this way. So maybe that's why. I might have been in the wrong place. So now, I'm guessing that dragon. I think the dragon comes out somewhere right around here. Let's see. There he is. See him coming down? Yikes. There he is. Alright, we'll be back for you one day, sir. But that day is not today. Alright, we'll fight that recusant soon enough. I'm gonna leave him be for now. This is a better place. We can go here, get some so Limgrave tunnel. So down here we can find some smithing stones to help upgrade our weapons. All right, so we got a new side of grace here, and there's I don't know if there's always there may always be a boss in these tunnels or dungeons. But if not, there usually is. So if you want to fight the boss, make sure that you find them before you leave. So these guys that are mining, that are using their little pickaxes or whatever, they tend to leave you alone as long as you don't go after them, or you don't hit them. So I can sit and fight this guy, and for the most part, they're not going to get engaged, which is good. So just kind of isolate, and I'm doing a terrible job with this guy, but typically they don't have a lot of range. Just stay out of their range and jump attack them when you have an opportunity. So now that he's dead, we can go back and kill these guys. So again, none of these guys are particularly difficult. Just be careful. You don't want to get hit by them. They do a decent amount of damage if they hit you. See, I didn't really even have to roll. So we're gonna mine a bunch of smithing stones down here right now, and this is good. It's gonna be very helpful for us. All right. Oh, too early. That's all right. Good shot. Good shot. I'm not mad. Well, let's just go. Let's go toe to toe. We'll trade punches. It's actually not a good idea because I probably want to preserve my health for whenever I get to the boss. I don't want to be too low on these potions. All right, so we're going to want to go down there eventually. So when you come into these areas, guys, it's a good idea to kind of look around, see what you can find everywhere. You never know what you might miss. So even if you go to the boss and you beat the boss, there might be some items that would be very helpful that you might miss if you just go straight to the boss. So for the most part, I like to clear out these areas. Search everywhere, find what I can find. There are some exceptions. If I know there's a very difficult enemy or a group of enemies somewhere, and whatever is behind them is just not really worth messing with. Sometimes I'll just leave them be. But for the most part, I'm going to try to explore everywhere. So these guys are easy. You hit them, back off, roll away, come back. No problem. All right, we got some rats. I don't know where these guys came from. That's all right. Those guys snuck up on me, man. I bet there's more rats down here. Probably. I don't know. Maybe this is where they were at. I think they came at me. They came at me out of the dark. Well played, rodents. I will take your golden rune as payment. All right. So we took care of this. I don't think there's anything down here. Nope. Okay. So now we can go to that lift. See where it takes us. It's been a while. I do not remember. Let's see. Let's go. All right. We're down in the bowels. The bowels of Limgrave tunnels. All right. I see a dog there. So these guys, these little dogs, oftentimes they're caught up in eating or whatever they're doing. And you can sneak up on them. And they're kind of a hassle to deal with if you don't sneak up on them. So there's one there. They have fast attacks, and they do travel up on you pretty quick. So yeah, they're not too terrible, but if you can isolate them and take them out that way, that's always better. That was what we needed. Get us a nice critical hit. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, I think there was something back here though. Yeah. It's amazing the things that like stick in your mind from a long time ago. Just when you when you do them and you're like, hey, I didn't know that was there. That memory comes back. Sorry, dude, but you are too heavy and too slow. And I'm getting your stone. Alright, so we cleared this out. I don't think there was anything else to do here, was there? That's weird. Ah, now I see. Now I see. A little trickery from the Elden Ring. There we go. Alright, still no boss though. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can get this guy's attention. Oh, he throws fire or something, doesn't he? Yeah. They're a little more difficult. A little. Need to break his poise, get another critical attack. There we go. There we go. was worried that other guy that was roaming around was going to come up behind me and put a sickle through my skull. Okay. I'll leave him alone for now. We're going to get that one guy that's walking around. Get the foreman. Oh, what are you doing, man? You're not supposed to come. You're supposed to be working. Ah, that was dumb. I knew he was back there. Come on, I need a critical hit. Just got to take care of one of them, and then the other one will be easy. There we go. Now you're in big trouble. Now you're in big trouble. Alright, you get your hits in. I'll give it to you. It's actually been, you know, you guys have done a good job taking away some of my health. Taking my hit points down. You're doing a good job. I'll give it to you. You haven't been an easy win. Alright, let's see. How much more? How many more? One more? Getting a lot of runes here. I'm approaching 1,400. That's good. I almost didn't roll. I probably may have gotten away with it, but Alright, now we're further into the bowels of Limgrave. Now we have a boss, I believe. Alright. What do we have? A Stonedigger troll. We're gonna aim for legs. I don't want to try to hit him up top. So the trick with these guys, I believe, you stay behind them as best you can. Yeah, there we go. You stay behind them, most of their attacks are gonna miss, which is good. Don't want to get hit by these dudes. He is pissed. Goodness. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! There we go. First try, not too bad. We got a roar medallion. What does that do? Enhances roars and breath attacks. I don't have those. Don't even know what those are, actually. What am I going to do with a roar? Alright, we got any treasure chests down here? I see something glowing over there. That's where I came in. Okay. So we cleared this dungeon. Good work. Good to go. I don't know why. I thought I remembered something else being down here. There's nothing down here. Okay. Yep, let's go. Another boss down. Making progress, y'all. Making progress. We're 0.25% through the game. If that. Alright, I would like to... I'm going to go to a side... So there's some ruins that are over here behind this dragon that I think I want to go check out. But I'm out of potions right now, and I don't know if there's a site of grace over there. Let's go. We'll go here. Just a rest here. So now we should have all our stuff back. I'll get out of here. Yeah, so we got all of our flasks back. I'll just go back up, and we'll get back out there. Ah, that actually was not very smart. I have a lot of runes that I need to use to level up. Let's try. Let's go back. My bad, y'all. The risk of me losing them is fairly small, but I would hate to lose 3,000 runes. Let's see. Well, for the sake of this, what do I have? I got about 1,000 that are sitting there in my inventory as well. All right. So what do we say? We're gonna keep going on vigor. Good. 1882. Okay, good. Let's keep going. We'll get that up to 25. That'll be a good spot to stop with vigor for now. My other character, like I said, I'm at the end boss, and it's I think I have vigor at 40. It's about, I think it's around 1500 HP, so it's a good number. I'd probably like to get a little bit higher than that before with this run through, because I'm having a lot of trouble. I had a lot of trouble beating some of those end bosses. Many of them I fought dozens of times. I think the Elden Beast, I think I fought a couple hundred times at this point, and I've only really come close to beating him once or twice. So I think I need to be a little bit higher level than I am. All right, so we have some other ruins back here. So like I said, the ruins are usually a good place because there's enemies to fight. Usually there's some kind of a boss or treasure or something like that you can find. So that's what we're gonna explore that here. Oh, a doggy. Come here, boy. There we go. Knocked him out. Knocked him out. Oh no, another dog. You guys snuck up on me. And another one. This is actually probably harder on the horse than if I just jumped off it. Alright. Leave me alone, bruh. So that was a bigger one. So that dog did a lot more damage than some of these other ones will do. That was unfortunate, actually. I didn't time that well at all. That's that one. Yeah, 3 light swings and he's done. Yeah, see, these guys, they're always a threat to get fire. See, I even went to I strafed to the side of him, and he still caught me with some fire. Alright, see an item up here. What is that? We got, oh, golden rune 2, that's good. That's a 400 spot of runes. I had no idea that dog was back there. I just started swinging because I heard something. It worked out well. Alright, anything else back here I need to be mine? Hey, there we go. Keep finding stuff. Crab eggs. Man, I feel like every time I believe I have this area cleared out, I got something else to have to contend with. Maybe I have it done now. Could have called my wolves out for a little help, but I don't need them. No offense, wolves. Alright, let's see what's down here. Alright, I see rats, I think. Alright. Multiple rats, okay. Come on, hit me. I was hoping to get several of them with that swing, but it didn't work out that way. Oh my goodness, I had no idea that rat was back there. Alright, you guys are alright. You guys are alright. Keep taking them out one at a time. There we go. Now I got 2 of them with 1 shot. That's what I was looking for. Is there any more? Alright, and I got some flasks back, I believe. There we go. This is good stuff. So there's a door there. That's where I came from. I think I'm alright. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. What is in here? A treasure chest, you say? Uh-oh. Ah. That's always pleasant. So this is going to take me somewhere. Not really sure where. Where are you transporting me? We are in the Celia Crystal Tunnel. Okay. So, I remember this area, and if you get transported here, this is not an area, in general, I'm not ready to fight in this area yet, so we're going to try to get out of here if we can. I'm not sure how easy that's going to be. Or maybe even go directly to the boss. I'd even maybe be okay with that. Okay, Side of Grace, that works. So whatever we can do to get out of here. Actually, there it is. I'll say the good news is, usually in these dungeons, if there's a Side of Grace, that means you're close to the entrance. Because usually there's one, and there's not much after that, other than the boss. So that's good. So okay, so where are we? Oh yeah. So we are in Caelid, which is quite a bit off the beaten path here. So this area is tough. There's a lot of tough enemies over here. I'm going to go get this map fragment right here just because we happen to be close by. But this is not an area I'm going to be exploring right now. You want to wait to come here to Caelid. It's a tough area. And we'll probably encounter some of the enemies here that will show you just how tough it is. I didn't realize how close to dying I was. I was really close. So is the map up there? Okay, maybe I'm not going to get that map. I thought I might be in a position to get the map. Something is on me. Oh, it's that guy. Ooh, rotten stray ashes. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Got a Side of Grace. That's good. Okay, so I actually know this area. We'll be coming back here quite a ways later in the game. So this area, there's a lot of sorcerers and stuff here. Oh, I guess Melina wants to chat real quick. What you got?
I've been testing you.
Oh yeah, did I pass?
If the Elden Ring would truly.
Did I pass, Melina?
If you had the metal to endure this long and.
Oh, I got the metal. You see these? I don't even have pants on, girl.
Unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start.
Yeah, you should trust Torrent.
I merely pretended.
Word.
There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I can take you to the Roundtable Hold.
Okay.
Gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. Why not?
Let my hand rest upon you.
I didn't want to hang out here anyway.
A moment.
Caelid is no fun. Oh, that's an interesting view. Alright, so the Roundtable Hold is a place where Tarnished gather, guided by grace. Combat is prohibited on the premises due to a pact of non-aggression. This rule is in effect when the Roundtable icon is displayed. So you see that icon on the left-hand side of the screen? That's the icon they're talking about. The Roundtable Hold is located outside of this world. It can only be reached through sites of grace. Yeah. Okay, so if you go to the map, basically it's just down here in this corner. So this is the area we've been hanging out in. That's where the Roundtable Hold is. So there's a number of things you can do here, some you can't do yet. Door's blocked shut. I'll talk to this dude.
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Roundtable Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth.
What's up, Corin?
I teach incantations. the strength granted us by the Two Fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order.
What's up, my man?
If a Tarnished of the Roundtable hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them.
Well, you are going to be counseling me one day, my good man.
Writing rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace.
I see it. I see it, my man. Yeah.
Wonderful news. Most Tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed.
Indeed.
Well,
I've been told.
What do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the Two Fingers?
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, Corin. Oh, nothing I can afford. All right, so these are actually, I think this one maybe. This flame sling I used a little bit on my other character. These are, again, good to have if you need some kind of an attack on a foe that's in the distance, shooting arrows at you or something like that. So we'll come back and check this out at another time. See if he has anything else to say.
I can happily spare the time.
Okay, so he just wants to talk. Okay, so let's see what this guy, who this guy is.
I don't believe we've met.
We've not.
I'm known as D.
What's up, D?
I hunt down those who live in death.
I'm C.
And weed their death root.
Oof.
Heed my warning.
You're dark.
Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number. Unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
I don't. I want my life to mean something.
Those who live in death should be all the more.
Okay, so Mariner, something it seems he wanted me to know about.
Hello.
I am new here.
Well, just call me Dialos.
Hi, Dialos.
The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands.
Okay.
By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels?
I have not.
She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
I'll let you know, brother.
Be sure to tell me if you meet. She's a servant to my. She's been my companion. I've lost count of the number of times. Honestly.
All right.
Be sure to tell. She's a servant to me. She's been my companion. I've lost count of the number. Honestly.
All right. All right. Let's see what else. What else? Open this door. No. No. You look decrepit. That's all you can do, huh? You give me a gesture. Alright, so you guys I know about. So you can buy things from them. Stone sword keys are kind of handy if you need those. This finger seal, it's what you actually need that if the fire incantations I was showing you that the prophet guy Corin was talking to us about. You need that in order to shoot those flames out. It's got some swords and stuff like that. Nothing that we really need yet, but we will be visiting this guy a lot. If you get bell bearings, then you can start buying smithing stones and the grave gloveworts or whatever they are. Okay, behold dung. Cool. The grave glovewort and ghost glovewort you can buy from him if you give him some bell bearings. So this area here, there's an enemy that comes out, and he's not an easy enemy. We'll fight him later, but basically a recusant comes into the world and hands it to you if you try to fight him now. I don't know, maybe he's not as hard as I remember since I'm better now, but I remember jumping down there early on and got smoked by him. Hi. What's up, Fia?
Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Roundtable.
Well, then I wouldn't leave if I were you.
Great champion. Would you allow me to hold you? Perhaps you might share with me some of your lively. Doing so will grant me.
You know what, lady? I have already been faced with some ethical dilemmas, and committing infidelity, adultery, it is vulgar, and it is sacred. But we're not married. I'm going to refuse.
But should you come pay me?
All right, you and me. We're not getting down like that. Me and Melina, she's my maiden. I'm being honest. All right, we're gonna keep things on the up and up. Okay, so there's another guy another smithing gentleman that can strengthen my armament. So now I can level this up if I want to. I probably will, to be honest, because we got a lot of smithing stone ones. It's not gonna hurt me. So now I need 4 of these to go up again. So you can see it'll take me up from 116 plus 117 to 122 plus 18. Yeah, again, I don't know that I want to upgrade this one too much. If I do this now, I won't have enough smithing stone ones to upgrade whatever next weapon I get. Maybe this is one that I'll come back and try to strengthen up, but I really feel like there's going to be other weapons that I'm gonna want to move forward with as I get later into the game. So we're just exploring this area here, guys. I know I'm somewhat familiar with these areas, so I already know some of the stuff. Well, most of these doors don't open. None of this that's in here is required to defeat the game or anything like that. I don't even think I have any stone sword keys. Yeah, I don't. I think it would have shown them there. Can I? Alright, so we'll not worry. Later in the game, I check that out. I think there's a chest in there. I think it might have like a crossbow or something, but I don't remember anything being in there that I was like, oh man, I have to make sure I do that next time. Okay, so Ash. I thought we got a new Ash of War. Yeah, I know what Ash of War are, dude. No, that was it. Okay, we definitely got a new summons. It was like a freaking rat or something. What was that, dude? Yeah, rotten straight, dude. I've never seen this one before. I didn't get this on my first playthrough. I look forward to trying that. I didn't want to put it there. I wanted to put it here. There we go. All right, so I think we've seen what's here for now. Can I level up? No, I didn't think so. Trying to think if I want to go back here and try to find that. It'd be nice to have that map fragment. Let's try that real quick. We got about another 45 minutes here left in this stream. So by the way, if you're enjoying this, make sure you subscribe, give it a like, hit that notification button so you get notified when I go live. I'm recording this one a little at a different time than I normally will. I had some time available and had some technical difficulties this morning, so doing this one at a little bit different time than normally. But normally it's going to be 6 a.m., roughly 6 a.m. to roughly 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So make sure you hit subscribe so you know when I go live. You can follow along, and we can go through this game together. You can learn from all my mistakes and struggles and laugh at me, and we just have a good time along the way. And be sure to use the chat function. I'd like to get to know you guys a little bit better, and build a community here. Build some relationships. Oh my goodness, I knew this area was difficult. I don't remember that hurt me that badly though. It's because I don't have pants. I'm sure of it. I think if I had pants, that would not have hurt nearly as bad. All right, where am I going? Where's that? I'm going a complete wrong direction anyway. Oh my goodness! See you come across these different things in here, and it's not easy.
Oh, I am Gowry.
Hi, Gowry.
I'd hoped to ask a strapping young Tarnished.
I'm gonna die while talking to you.
Should you decide to teach you the secret? I need your name resting.
Sorry, I didn't watch that storyline as much as I wanted to because I was going to die if I did. Alright, let's get out of here. I really just want to get to that map fragment. I don't know. I don't think this is even where it is. I think I even have to go to a completely different area. In this area, there's a lot of risk with getting pwned. Alright. Well, that's helpful. I like golden seeds. Let's see what's here. Oh no. Almost missed it. A staff of loss. Oh, I didn't realize my health was going down like that. that rot had set in. I didn't realize it had gone all the way. That's okay. We'll go back and get my runes and we'll head out. This is not the area I wanted to explore. I was hoping to find that map fragment, but it's not a big deal. There's no reason to force this. I just gotta find my runes. I think they're... you can memorize sorceries and incantations at sites of grace. You must have staff equipped. Okay, yeah, so I got a staff, so that's why it's showing that to me. I might check that out here in a minute and get out of this area. That was a real bummer, man. I did not catch that at all. That was just stupid on my part. I had no idea I was losing health. Always pay attention to the health. Hit points are critical. Alright, got that back. Let's see if we can get out of here. So that's where I want to go, but oh no. But I will die if I try to jump down there from there. I can get there here though. Alright, we made it. Now, so he's telling me about memorizing spells, which is cool, I got it. But the reason, see, we got the Staff of Loss. So that scales really well with intelligence, that intelligence scaling of C. But I need a 14 intelligence even to use it, so I can't use it yet anyway. I wanted to see, can I, yeah, I can equip this now. I don't think I can do pants too, but yeah, I can. I am no longer pantless. Look at it, I look like a proper Tarnished. A proper future Elden Lord now. Alright, we'll keep that little marker there. That's alright. Let's see. Where are we going to go? I don't know. What's a good spot to go to? Let's go back to Church of Ella for a moment. Okay. Alright, so that's where we started our journey here. This world is so vast. There's so much to explore. I don't know if I should try to kill this guy or not. These guys are... they give you a decent amount of runes, but they are tough. I mean, I'm barely even damaging this guy. Again, it's one of those where could I beat him? Probably. It's not worth all the nonsense. It would take forever. We'll come back and we're a little stronger. Whoa. I don't know what just happened there. Took a swipe at me. Alright, so I don't know if there's any kind of caves or anything down here. Oh, I do see one of these little invisible... it's an invisible scarab. So I'm going to chase it. It's usually easier if you try to catch it. You know, it'll like come around here and just take a good one. I missed it. They usually follow a similar path, so if you just kind of wait for it and take a whack at it, you'll hit it. There we go. So we got an Ash of War stamp sweep. I can't equip those right now. You got to be at a site of grace. That's all right. We got it. All right, let's see what's this way. Got a guy sitting at a fire. Is he friend? Nope, he not friendly. He is definitely not friendly now. I have a feeling he is very upset. He got a big sword, but is not very versatile with it. Oh man, come on, bro. Get him. Does not swing that sword very well. Alright. I don't see much over this way. We got the hidden scarab though and killed that guy. It was satisfying. Let's check out the rest of the coast. Oh. These guys. Pretty nasty looking. I bet your mom is going to be pissed at that. That's my bad. Leave me alone. I didn't mean it. Taking your ovary. Alright, so that's island. That's it's kind of like Dragon Island. I can't remember what it's called, but oh, didn't see you. I know there's some kind of a cave or dungeon you got to get through to get over there. You guys still after me? Nah, they didn't want none.
What do you need?
What do you need? I'm not giving you any trouble, bro. Just seeing what you got. We got shields, we got notes, bolts, smithing stones. Those are nice. I don't know, I almost feel like I should just buy them just to have them. Let's buy them. You done with it?
Done?
All done.
Be on your way then.
I'm on my way. I don't remember if there's a cave over here. I don't remember. It's been too long. I don't think there is. Okay, yeah. So these little, wind-looking things, you can use those to jump really high on Torrent. Like I said, I wanted to explore this area first. I think if I go there, I die. So we won't do that. Oh, we got some enemies. I really should kill them. It's just better to get some runes at this point. A whole lot better to not miss. Oh, I gotta hit this guy. Yeah, if you don't re-hit them as they're starting to spawn, they'll come right back and you gotta deal with them once again. Fortunately, they're fairly easy to deal with. Alright, let's see, where does this take us? Oh, that wasn't expected. Right back up here, huh? Alright, let's go explore a new area, shall we? So we're right back to this side of Grace. I don't think this guy this guy will have anything new to talk about.
You made it through that entire mess.
Not really.
You trotted to the round table home. My sincerest congratulations.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, you don't have to say it. Before, the round table was chock full of venerated warriors. But now, it's home to puff chests and has-beens.
Man, you put my friends on blast.
You've been terribly disappointed.
Oh, really?
I don't blame you. But still, the round table has its perks. Why not earn a seat? Fly straight and true, so to speak.
Sounds good to me.
Ah, then you're interested. A wise choice indeed.
Thank you.
To join the round table proper, you must acquire a great rune and request audience with the 2 fingers in the inner chamber.
Yes.
They are the purported masters of the grace that guides your kind, the Tarnished. Yes. Pay them a visit, so that you may see for yourself.
Okay.
Challenge Godric the Grafted, Lord of Storm. Decrepit he may be.
Alright, so we gotta fight Godric the Grafted to get a great rune.
Worse
Okay.
yet, I hear old Godric's acquired a ferocious. So,
Alright, I'm ready.
what's the matter? Aren't you supposed to? Then you must face. For without a great with the.
Okay.
What's the matter?
We done?
Aren't you
Okay,
supposed
we're
to be
done.
earning your-
We're done here, sir. Let's rest. Okay. I'm wondering if the reason that I can summon spirits is to fight this guy up here. I mean, we can try it. I'm not promising anything, y'all. This is probably a foolish endeavor on my part. Might even be better to use wolves, but let's see with this guy. I've never seen this spirit, so I don't know if being on a horse is better for fighting this guy. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to use my shield much. Let's see what we can do. Man, this dude is stout, bro. Woo! Ill-timed. Oh, I forgot. I can get another flask. Man, that Spirit Ash is doing pretty well, actually. I staggered him. I should have got a critical hit on his head. I missed him. That was a rookie move on my part. That was a noob move, if you will. A noob move on this noob live stream. I almost got a little greedy there. I actually might take this guy out. I got him. I don't know how I got him. I didn't even swing at him. That's awesome, though. Got a golden halberd. I like it. So I got a halberd and a golden halberd that I am nowhere near ready to wield. That tells you how under leveled I was to beat that guy. That was awesome. Good attack. That's a nice weapon there. This one is better than what I have, but I think these halberd actually they're a little bit. They take a little bit more time to swing and not quite as easy to wield. So now that guy's gone, so we won't have to fight him again, but definitely got a decent amount of runes here to hopefully level up a couple more vigor. We can do one. So like I said, I want to get to 25. Let's see. So I'm only about 500 short for the next level. I think I have enough here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's enough. We're going to get there. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh, and I remember now. I think I got a sacred tier. I got something with the flask. Let's see. Add charge, golden seed. Added a charge to flask. Okay, so now I got an extra flask there. Let's see if I got another one. I don't. Sacred tier would be nice because I'm not replenishing much when I'm replenishing. But see, now I have five of those, so that's good. I will say that what is it called, man? That no. This guy right here, man, that Rotten Stray Ashes, he did a pretty good job. I'll give it to him. Did well. Did very well. Not sure if I'd put him above the wolves, but it was a good fight. All right, where are we going to go now? I don't know if I can go this way. I think it's too high in the air. Well, I die if I fall. I can make it. Okay. Cannot go down that way. Maybe I'm gonna go fight that recusant again. He was tough though, man, but if I use my shield, I think I can give him a go. I was trying to dual, or not dual wield, but double hand this blade. I think we can get him. I think we can. Those daggers are tough, man. He just hits you like 3 times real quick. You know, I think there was a cave to the left-hand side when it forced me to get off my horse and fight him. I'm gonna see if it'll let me go into that cave, because that actually would. I'd rather not fight him right now. It may not. Yes, I'm gonna have to beat him before I can go in there. That's all right. That's good game design. If that's what they want me to do, then I shall do it. I thought the last time I was fighting him too, it said that somebody was being summoned. Like, it almost made it sound like they were bringing somebody else into the world to help me. Alright, this may be the play right here. Maybe not. As he says, Bloody Finger Yura was summoned. Is this the guy I'm fighting? What do you mean the end is nigh for me? Oh my goodness, dude. Maybe you're right. Oh, there we go. I got help. Help your boy. This is what I'm talking about. My man. Let's beat him. Yeah. Now that was a move I did not see coming. Oh, he's out of fuel. He's out of juice. You're gonna have to fight without replenishing your hit points, sir. Oh, you ain't getting away that easy, man. Come here. Nice work. Man, I can't even get a hit in. My helper's taking care of business on him. There you go. Let me get the last one. There we go. Let me get that last hit. Yeah, I still had one more healing potion. So Reduvia, okay, we got a Reduvia. Now, Bloody Finger Yura has returned to his world. I should hope so. I'll say, so I can't use this yet. What am I missing? Arcane. Okay, so I need 13 Arcane. Looks like a very fast-hitting dagger, though. I like that. Okay. Let's see what's in here. This is definitely an area where a torch would come in handy. Murkwater cave. Okay, let's get through this cave. We got about 22 minutes, so we'll go ahead and do this. We'll get through this cave and then call it a day for this stream. We've made a lot of progress. This should get us to our 25 vigor, which is kind of a goal I had set for this. Let's go. Oh man, why do you guys gotta call people? Especially when I can't call people. I was hoping I blocked it. I don't know how many guys are in here, man. There's a lot of enemies in here. And I'm gonna have a hard time isolating them. Woo, goodness. Let's see if I can take them out with a counter. No, not that way anyway. There we go. Okay. Okay, it took a minute. We got it. We got it. Oh, that's what it is. I see. You got like a tripwire. Look at that thing. That's smart. That's smart, bro. I'll give it to you. Didn't even see that. Okay. What I got? I got some kind of a helm or something. I'm sure it isn't that big of a deal difference, but nah, not worried about it. All right, let's see. So there's a couple paths. It looks like this is where I came in. Nope, there's a boss right there. That didn't take long, huh? Okay. So we got a boss there. Let's see. And I can. So I'm using this torch for light, and I kind of switched to the sword, but you know, you can use it to fight, and attack with as well. Oh, this is a very small dungeon here. So we got a chest, a couple guys, a chest, and a boss. Man, that's teasing, man. You give me a chest with a mushroom in it? Bro. Some kind of a sick joke? Okay. Let's go see what awaits through the mist. Alright, let's get it over. Let's go ahead and heal up. Don't have all my heals, but we'll see what happens. I remember this area. So we got a chest there, that's good. I sure did, and I did. I helped myself. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you breathing at me, man? What are you breathing at me, bro? Got that dragon breath? Stop. Go see a dentist or something, man. You got the halitosis. Why? Why, Patches?
Wait, please.
Shut up.
For sake, I concede. No one likes a full-headed brute, you know. I yield.
Alright, man. I can. About to hit you one more time just for pissing me off. Breathing that nasty stuff on me, man.
Come round, have you? Well, I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true. Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you.
Yeah, well, I helped myself to your treasure chest.
Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
Alright, man. I'll be cool. One of my best friends growing up, we were best friends after we got in a fight, so I'm gonna say this is what's gonna happen here, Patches.
Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel.
Oh,
in
yeah.
exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes.
Alright.
Honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Okay.
Don't forget to pop back. I'll be ready to...
Okay. Anything else in here? I don't think so. It's a very interesting little dungeon. Interesting little dungeon for sure. I don't know, was there a site of grace outside of this thing? I don't even remember. I don't think there was. Oh yeah, there was. I'm gonna go back and see him. So you can kill him. I don't know what happens if you kill him, but you can kill him. But I didn't kill him, and now if I go back, he actually sells some things. I don't remember what it is, or if it's even worth wanting or whatever. But let's go talk to him and see if old Patches has anything good he wants to sell me. I might have to fight this guy that's chasing me here. Alright, maybe he'll stop there. I can't tell. Yeah, he's going away. Good.
Well, nice if you're a bit ad hoc. And welcome where you won't need a refund.
Alright, so we got a stone sword key here. A little pricey, but parrying dagger, that's kind of cool. Can't use it yet. Need more dex. Only one more point though. Missionary's cookbook, so this helps us with crafting. That's actually, it wouldn't be a terrible thing to buy. Alright, we got some fur calling finger remedies. Oh, Margit. Okay, so I'm guessing the developers put this in there. So Margit, when we get to him, which may be tomorrow, if not, probably the next day, but it's really the first main boss. But Margit is very tough. And so the shackle, if you use it, actually binds Margit to where he can't move for a few seconds. And so you slap it on the ground, he falls, and you can just wail on him for a couple seconds. Definitely helps make the fight a little bit easier. We won't be getting that unless we absolutely need it. I don't know that we will need it. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe with this cookbook, so we can make some things. I don't really think there's anything else here that I'm that concerned about. Oh. He did have one other thing. Let's see. About the bandits. Is that what it said? About the bandits. Yeah, let's see what he has to say.
I had those bandits make a clean break. Now they're all suppliers. I mean, they don't. It hardly matters. They're all foot soldiers, worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord. It's the same old story. Well, just something I'm saving. But then again, and besides, huh? Everything. Cheers for that.
Oh, he's got another chest over here. I have a bad... I remember something bad. Oh, yeah, it takes you somewhere. Yeah, that's all right. Let's do it. Old Patches. Sneaky devil.
Well.
Can't blame you.
I should have known.
I beat you down, took your stuff.
The gods demand vengeance. Vengeance!
Let's go. I ain't scared, Patches. I don't think. Where are you taking me? Where are you taking me? Oh. I am not going to be sticking around to fight these guys. Alright. Where are we at? That's okay. I'll get back. We got to go north and west. There we go. Back on track. And found a side of grace. You know what, Patches? I'm thankful. I thank you. I am thankful to you for forcing me down this path that led me to a side of grace I might not have found until much later. I thought I had more runes in that. Okay, so I still need 1,100. I don't think I have enough in inventory. Yes, I do, actually. This one's actually worth quite a bit. 1,600. Yeah. I'm gonna have a decent amount left over after I level up here. Alright, so we got vigor up. It's 25. Good goal. Let's see if we can get strength up to 15 before we end here in about 10 minutes. So we need 1,100 or so. And on that note, it'd probably be a good idea to go ahead and kill these guys. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's file this path up. We entered the... Okay, so yeah, we're... Oh, wait a minute. I saw something. Yeah, we're going to go here real quick. We're going to get that map. There's one over here, too. Okay. I like to mark those off because they're important. So let's go to 2. Probably right by that bear that I was running away from. Those big bears, man, they are tough. They're not easy at all to fight. The smaller ones are okay. Like this guy here, I don't think that's one of the bigger ones. That's a big one. You fight one of those, you're in for a rough time. And they are aggressive. He probably actually chased me. There's another big one. Alright, so we got that. I'm going to steal this from him. Oh, no. Alright, we got a warrior's cookbook. They'll come after you and they can catch you. Man, I hate seeing this here. Only because I have to get it. And that bear is going to come smoke me. Got a ground slam, alright. So I think the bear gave up. That's good. Alright, so we got that. We're good to go. Let's see what this is down here. We'll make that our number 2 now. Where's we at? Number 2. On the road again. I found somebody to talk to. But right now I'm trying to go somewhere that's probably very dangerous for my health. What are you screaming about, bro? I think this is where I was trying to go. Yeah, there we go. I like these trees. Oh, a pumpkin head. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, where is this? I don't even know. Fort High. Oh, yeah. This is actually not a good area for me to be at right now. I think I see why Patches brought me here. Patches wanted me to get ended. Run! Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll leave Fort Hyde alone for now. That's an area if I took my time with it, it'd probably be okay. It's not an area I care to be messing with right now. Let's handle this lucky side of grace. All right, I want to level up one more time before we call this stream an end. And there's lots of areas in Limgrave that I did not explore yet, so getting a little bit, and I guess we're still technically in Limgrave, but getting a little bit outside of the path that I was hoping to follow today, but that's okay. It's the beauty of old Elden Ring. It can take you down a number of paths, so again, thank Patches for this. Patches wanted us to do a detour. Alright, so yeah, anytime you see these little graveyards, they're great for picking up runes. This is actually might be all I need to get that level that I was looking for. So it's almost always some enemies around them. So that's one of those white wolves. They're a little bit more difficult, but a lot easier when you're on Torrent. All right, let's see. Where's a wolf? There's another. Ooh, there's a lot of wolves around here. Was not prepared for this many wolves. I thought there was only a few. There's even one up top there. Okay. There's one or two hits and they're dead though. We'll level up just to be safe. I don't need it. We'll top the health off. Alright, so these are probably all golden runes. So we got a golden rune 4. So again, that's good. That's about whatever, maybe 800. So especially at this stage in my progression, that's a really helpful. That's like a third of the way to another level. Alright, he decided to come and get some. Let's give it to him. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Do you regret that decision? I feel like you should have just stayed up where on your little perch up there and let well enough alone. But you wanted to come get some, and I showed you how a Tarnished rolls. And I see now you got your boy up here who wants some too. And you got more. Okay, who else? Let's go. Alright, take your licks. Get a couple hits in before I take you out. Alright, is there anything up this way? I don't think so, but gotta be careful there. I think that would be instant death for me. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright guys, so we still got a few minutes here. We're gonna maybe find a new side of grace or something like that up this way. But yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button, make sure you're following along. Again, use that chat function. Let's mix it up. If you got suggestions, strategies, things that you want to share with me, please share them. Like I said, we're learning this together. I'm pretty much a noob myself. I mean, this is again the second time I've gone through this. Never played a From Software game before, so I'm figuring a lot of this out as you are. Alright, so I saw some spirit summons. Oh, I know where we're at here. Okay. There is a side of grace down here that will require me to take out some guys first. So this will be good. Let's take these guys out, get to the side of grace on the other side. Let's what do you think? We'll use some wolves? We'll use some wolves. I like the wolves. They're a good trusted ally. Let's go down. We'll go down together. Let's go. Like a good king, I will lead you in battle. The only problem is, I believe one of them guys back there shoots arrows or has a catapult or something. Yeah, there it is. Sorry, Wolf. I tried to warn you. And you knocked down the barrier, the only barrier we had in place to keep us safe. That's all right. I'll go up there and take him out. Let's see what we got. Smithing stone. Sucks to be you, bro. Sucks to be you. Yeah, he's off. He's no longer manning the catapult. Oh, what the heck? No! Man, that one wolf is... That's the alpha for sure. Man, that wolf held it down. He still had he had more than half his health left. The rest of the pack was done for. Well done. Well done. Well done, Butch. Alright, I see a side of grace over there. That's a good sign. I see something. Let's see what's over here. Not much. He's dead. Weeping Peninsula. Okay. See, who is this?
Hello? Might I bend your ear for a moment?
Sure, bend my ear.
My name is Irina.
Irina.
I've escaped from Castle Morne to the south.
All right.
The servants there have rebelled.
Sucks.
I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander.
What a noble fella.
The servants are full wrath, filled with hatred for every one of. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul.
You might want to find a better hiding spot then, lady.
Please, I implore. Would you mind taking a letter to my father?
I'll take a letter to him. I'll take it.
My soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please.
All right.
I just want him.
Yeah, I'll deliver the letter. You're welcome.
Then please.
What else you got? Irina's on, yeah.
Deliver
Okay.
it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please.
Okay. I please.
If you can be stubborn. Please. You can be
Okay.
stubborn.
All right. So, the castle. Where are we at? Where are we at right now? We're down here. That's the castle somewhere down in this region, if I remember correctly. All right. We're good to go. We're good to go. Let's go back to that side of grace up here. Get whatever levels we can get. Lost grace discovered. Level it up. We got, what did we say? We're going to do strength 15. We made it to level 20 on the first go. That's not bad at all, guys. All right, so I just want to say thank you. You know, those of you who watch this after the fact, since I don't think there was anybody on this first live stream. Again, YouTube channel just started at zero subscribers. But those of you who are the OGs who come on first and watch these videos, subscribe, mix it up with me in the chat, and you know, play the co-op with me and all that good stuff. You know, you guys are always gonna have a special place in my heart. So thank you so much. If you didn't subscribe yet, make sure you do so. Hit that notification button, and let's continue on this path. So start tomorrow at about 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. I'll be starting the next live stream. We'll be continuing to run through here. May make our way down to Castle Morne. I'm not sure exactly what path we're going to follow. There's still plenty of Limgrave we need to explore, so we'll keep working through Limgrave, fighting some bosses, and working through this game together, having a great time, and likely going to start getting destroyed by some of these bosses pretty soon, because this game game quickly levels up in difficulty. So thanks again for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time.